run off a slightly modified U.S. Army structure. Company's at the top. Everything's attached to the company. Then there's platoon sergeant, squad leader, team leader. There you go. Then there's you. There is a chain of command. You should try to follow it, but honestly, it doesn't fucking matter because 9 times out of 10, any questions you might have or any issues you might have are probably going to end up to me at one point or another, but for stupid shit, might be worth following COC. Moving on. Yeah. Alright, so I'm assuming you know how ACE works?
Yeah.
You're not recording this, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, Satsuma, I can't see your clothes.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh,
Oh, that's
You're in the wrong arsenal, that's why.
Yeah. Okay, that makes like a... No, Bolt's the one on the left, I suppose.
let's
There's
see.
this one over
One
here.
on the left, Bolt.
There we go.
So, Bolt, I'm gonna ask you this, even though usually I let Cairo decide.
Loadout. It's not a public loadout.
No, we don't do public loadouts.
So just carry anything in there, or just like
No,
anything in particular?
let me ask my question. Do you want to be an AR or a designated marksman?
AR.
Because those are the two. Okay. Because those are the two roles that are left in.
What I get to use as a designated marksman, though? That's the question, actually.
Like an M14 or shit like that.
Yeah, I'll be designated marksman then.
Okay.
Yeah, I've used the service rifle way too long, probably.
Well, the auto riflemen don't use service rifles. They use the Browning.
So it's a Browning or...
Oh, I guess we haven't added the M14 yet.
Yeah,
That's wrong.
is it M1 Garand?
You can use the... Pretty sure you're also allowed to use the FAL, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he
I
is.
sworn we added the M14.
You're allowed to use the file, some other stuff.
Oh, wait. Are you doing DM or AR? Sorry.
For AR, do I get the Browning? Or is
Yeah.
that... Yeah, I'll be AR, so...
Okay, you can use either the Browning or the bar. For secondary, you can use either the Browning 9mm hunting revolver, magnum revolver, flare gun, or a 1911. Bobblehead, just level 1 for the
Was
night
this on
vision.
there? The Browning 9mm?
Yeah. You can use any of those that are in there, actually.
What about for headgear?
Headgear is whatever you want. Usually people use the trooper helmet because, stuff, but other people will carry the beret for brief and debrief, and then
anything for the uniform?
What you're wearing now, the NCR trooper uniform.
Alright, I mean...
No, Bolt's actually the Enclave uniform.
Well, no, there's the one with and without the little thing in the front.
That just boils down to personal preference.
Yeah, whatever you want.
I mean...
I don't know why you wouldn't wear the one.
I mean, this one has more load on it, so I'm definitely going to carry that, right? Vest,
level 1
average.
bobblehead.
Okay. Backpack?
Backpack is up to you. I would say get one of the backpacks on the bottom. You obviously don't need a parachute unless we do airborne stuff, which we do that. You don't really need a long range backpack, so I would suggest getting like the backpack big or backpack brown or backpack NCR.
I'm gonna need the big, honestly, for ammo and all that.
Yeah, face wear is up to you. You're gonna need a gas mask because we do have chemical warfare.
Alright.
So make sure you carry one of those on you. Get a level 1 bobblehead for your night vision. Binos, you can either use binos or rangefinders. Map is map. For the GPS, you can use a GPS. For the GPS, you can use any of the things in there. For commo, there's only one choice. Navigation, only one choice. Watch, only one choice. Well, I guess you could use the radio programmer, altimeter watch also. I mean, other than that, I mean, it's just fucking up to you. Oh yeah, there's also an Arma unit you can join, like on the units thing.
Yeah.
If you want to get the little thing next to your name, like, I mean, I'm in it, obviously. But yeah, that's up to you. As far as what you carry, there's no real requirements when it comes to that, but I would suggest bringing like 2 or 3 pairs of AirPro, 2 cable ties, maybe a can of spray paint, some basic medical, so I'd say 10 basic, 10 elastic. And
The
just
gloves.
whatever else you want. Grenades are your choice. What kind of mags you carry, your choice.
What was binos, by the way? Rangefinders or?
Rangefinders are normal binoculars.
Alright. Map. GPS or no GPS?
Up to you. You can use either the GPS or one of the other things.
Radio or no radio?
Obviously a radio.
Alright, I mean, some people will say
No
no.
bolt.
Yeah.
We're not a
Smoke
World War
signals.
II unit. You can have radios.
I guess that's
We
everything.
just
Time
look
to
like a
stock
World War
out.
II unit.
Alright, anything you want me to have in particular in like my uniform, my vest, my backpack, like...
Nope, totally up to you. But I would say carry earplugs. Well, you need earplugs. That's the only thing I can really tell you. Other than that, like I said, carry some basic medical on you. So 10 basic bandages, 10 elastic, maybe 2 tourniquets, and some morphine. That's up to you. I usually carry 2 cable ties on me, an entrenching tool, that sort of shit. That just boils down to personal preference. There's no requirements for any of that stuff other than earplugs.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you're ready, we can actually move on to the next part, which, because you understand how Arma works, I'm pretty sure this won't take us that long.
Alright, you guys have Ace Hearing or no?
Yeah, you do need
Earplugs.
earplugs, yeah.
Alright. Guess what? What was it? 2 or 3 cable ties. Take some of these. What was it for bandages you'd prefer?
No, that's just up to you. I carry 10 basic and 10 packing and 10 elastic myself. But I mean, I'm different from most of the other guys. I don't run shit the way that a lot of other people do, just because I run it the way that best suits, I mean, my playstyle, I guess. Also, I mean, if you want to run like JSRS sound mod, you're allowed to do that also because it's client side.
All right.
I know I have it, so does Foreman. I think Trig runs it. I don't know if Satsuma does. Do you run JSRS?
No, I don't think I have it on my mod list.
You can get it. They got it for like
I-
Iron Front and shit. It sounds so good.
I have it. I might actually load it.
I run quite a few extra mods, so I have 55 mods.
That's where
total.
my space is going. I don't need that many smoke grenades.
I have RHS. I have all the RHS shit downloaded too, even though we don't use it. Go figure.
Oh no, I do too, because old units wanted me to have it.
It's weird because when we were
there we
making we were arguing about do we just get the full cup suite or the full RHS suite. And I forgot. Now that we use cup, I totally forgot the reason that we use it. But I think my rationale was that like it's easier to run because it's lower poly, and like the functionality of the stuff in cup is actually better than in RHS. But I kind of regret not saying fuck it, let's get RHS just because RHS looks a lot.
Well, remember that debate in the Enclave?
Yeah.
What'd you guys end up going with?
Not neither. Or what?
No,
Cup,
just
I
cup.
think?
Just cup.
Yeah, just cup. We had both cup and nigh arms, and we were gonna add RHS. I think someone wanted to add RHS.
Didn't you guys use like the tablets or whatever I saw? Or
Yeah,
helmet
you can use a tablet. You can use a tablet. If
Don't you want me to have a helmet cam or?
No.
Oh.
I mean, you can carry one if you want,
Bolt's
but
going off the grid.
I mean, most people don't carry them because they're kind of pointless, and they'll actually, if a fuck ton of people have them, they'll actually lag out the server. Believe it or not.
Going off the grid.
MCR.
Also didn't need a little space.
MCR kit.
Negative.
All
I
right.
just noticed that it makes a sound effect of the shell hitting the ground.
Yeah, it does.
All right. Let's see how my kit squares up. What do you guys think about it? So,
Cool, looks great. Let's go.
that's
So,
great.
Bolt, who are you gonna be? What are you doing?
Oh, I'm gonna carry this bar with me.
Oh shit! All right.
Really, you're using the bar instead of the brown?
I was thinking about it, but I don't get to use the bar too much, honestly. So,
Yeah.
Because the browning's better.
well, yeah. I always go back to that one mission on Call of Duty World at War when you start off with the bar in the swamps or whatever it looks like.
Yeah.
Bolt, did you do what I did with the?
What do you mean?
You have
What'd
gloves?
you do? Huh? I got gloves.
All right,
Yeah, I got
you
the
and I are rocking
khaki-
Yes,
khaki
you and I are
gloves.
rocking the gloves.
Yeah.
Alright, so basically we're just going to cover some stuff. You know how the ACE interaction menu works?
Mm-hmm.
Great. You know how to set up a radio?
Mm-hmm.
You understand all the functionality, how to set up additional channels, how to make it come into different ears, how to enable and disable speakers, that sort of stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, do you know what an ACE report is?
What is it?
ACE report's basically your team lead or squad lead might ask for an ACE report. It's basically how you're doing. So green means, you know, I'm good to go medically and MO wise, so you're all good.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow's like could be better, but might be worth starting to say, hey, I'm gonna be running low on ammo here soon. Red is you're, close to being totally fucked, and you definitely need a resupply. Black means you're essentially dead, because you need to fucking GTFO before you get overran.
All right.
So if I were to ask you, hey Bolt, give me an ACE report.
I'm green, Chief.
All right,
Or
good.
Captain.
We don't really need to cover phonetics and numerals, but Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, that sort of shit. As far as numerals, the only thing that's really different is you say Fife and Niner instead of 5 and 9. But that probably won't apply to you because you won't really be using long range, which is where we care about comma the most. Pro words. Even though I doubt that you'll hear these all that often, a couple of people just use them. So just so you know what they are and you don't have to ask. This is obviously this is. Over is the end of your transmission. You don't need a response. Out is the end over is the end of your transmission, and you need a response like Lima Charlie or A firm or some shit. Out is end of transmission. You don't need a response. Roger is Roger, which means I received your transmission and understand it. Wilco is received and will comply. Say again means say again. Wait over means give me a few seconds. Wait out means give me a minute or two. Interrogative is a question. Break means that you're breaking whatever the fuck you're saying up into like 6 transmissions or whatever the fuck. Read back is just have somebody repeat whatever the fuck they said to you, or you can say again, obviously. Correction, guess what that means?
What's it mean?
Means that correction.
I know.
Nobody guessed, right?
Yeah.
And then how copy, basically you'll use that when you check in on comms. Most people don't use that. You can just be like, do you hear me? But if somebody's like, usually I say how copy. But, so, for instance, if you're like, hey, Bolt, fucking 101 TAC 5, how copy? I read you 5x5 or whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Map reading, there's symbols on the map that stands for shit. Do you want to go over that? You don't need to know it, but if you want to go over it, I can teach you what they mean.
Yes, please teach me.
Really?
If you want to.
Yeah. I don't want to.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
want to know because
Okay.
I don't really care about that shit.
All right.
Yes or no?
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
This will probably be the most difficult part of the fucking BCT right here.
Do we to jump and shoot stuff?
No.
Oh.
I'm going to teach you how to read a grid ref, which even though it's really simple, a lot of people seem to have problems with this. So if you press right control M, a little GPS will pop up on your screen. In the top. Did it work?
You mean the bracket key?
I don't know if you have your key. Just pull up your GPS.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the bracket keys.
The bracket keys, yeah.
Yeah, well, that also works, but you can do right control M. But yeah, basically you'll see that you've got a little number on the top right of your GPS that'll say like 138112. You see that?
Yeah.
That's your position on the map. Do you know, actually, before I continue, do you know how to read a grid ref?
Yeah.
Okay, do me a favor. Go into global chat and mark our location then.
Alright, Chief.
Mark it on the map.
138112. Let's see, how far can I zoom in today? 38. 112. Gotta go this way. Alright.
Wow, you did it. You know what numpads are?
Yeah, I got a numpad.
Do you know what a numpad is in terms of grid refs?
You just talking about...
Break it up into a numpad.
Yeah, just...
1, 2,
Right.
3, 4, 5. Now it's like, where are you? I'm in
Mhm.
grid ref 138112, numpad 9.
Mm-hmm.
That shit. Great. I had to cover that. I had to cover that like whole thing with somebody yesterday. I hate teaching it, but because people always freak out when they can't see themselves on the map, so I have to teach them how to do that. That way they can find where they are.
Mm-hmm.
Ace Medical. You know how Ace Medical works?
Mm-hmm. You guys use the old ace, right?
Fix yourself.
Okay.
I mean, usually I use. Oh, you're
What
not
if I
even
told you I
injured.
didn't even take any damage? Nope, joke's on you. Friendly fire's turned off.
I'm going deaf, and you haven't taken any damage.
Yeah.
Nope.
Follow Arma's really overpowered for
No, I know.
whatever reason.
Still
if-
nothing.
almost,
What the
almost.
fuck?
What if friendly fire is turned off in this area? Or turned
That'd be new.
Wow. Dude,
That's-
Corleone's being exposed for
Can I-
TKing. Blue on blue, blue on blue.
This is what they meant when they said Corleone TK.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah. Now that you shot me, can I shoot you? We'll see what happens. And I can heal you. So
That'd be so funny if like it works.
you want to try?
Go for it.
Okay.
It could just be that like the aftermath weapons do more damage. Yeah.
Oh. I didn't think he was taking damage actually, because he was surviving that.
I have the
Wow.
level 3 bobblehead.
Okay. I was
Some
like,
cheater.
man, you're taking it like a champ.
Yeah, I think the aftermath weapons just work better than the vanilla ones because I feel like they do increase damage to account for the retarded amount of armor.
I would say this isn't an aftermath weapon right now. The bar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's because it's not in. It's in the dev build. It's not in the thing yet. So there we go.
Assets now.
There we go.
Hello.
Yeah, I can
He's
do
gonna leave him
damage.
there.
Okay, well, I think you know how Ace Medical
I'm
works, but it's
alive.
interesting that I couldn't hurt your legs.
You can't hurt these legs. They're thick.
Moving
Well, actually, you
on.
want to be medic for a squad? Or are you?
I was asked to do this. Do MG.
There's already a medic for your squad.
Ooh.
Merch?
I think Murchie's leaving.
Well, he hasn't said anything yet. And he's still in the fucking Discord.
And I think that overlaps with the Enclave's times as well. We'll figure it out,
If it runs late, it will.
We can manage.
Yeah, he's still in the Discord. He hasn't left yet. Okay, anyways, we can skip that. That's words that don't matter. Do you know how to clear backblast when you use a rocket?
Yeah.
Alright, great.
Backblast clear. Rocket, rocket, rocket! Do you guys do the rocket 3 times?
Usually no.
Oh.
I mean, I'm sure other people do, but
I
I
get
just
really
say
excited.
backblast clear and wait for a response.
Yeah,
Then
I
if
get
they-
really
I'll say
excited for that.
backblast clear, then if I hear backblast clear, then I fucking shoot. I don't do rocket, rocket, rocket. But, you know, whatever. Let's cover bounding really quick, because I feel like... You know how to bound?
Yeah, of course I bound. That's like
You
the
know the
first thing I
difference?
actually was taught in Arma Milsim. So
You know the difference between successive bounding and alternate bounding?
is an alternate just like one at a time, and successive is both at the same time. At least that's what I was told.
Probably not, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. So I want you to start off. You be the initial maneuver element, and I'll lay down cover fire. And then we're gonna do successive bounding for the. Oh wait, actually,
Where's our sandbags at?
we're doing people, because that's easier.
So we're just moving people to people.
Yeah. So there's 2 Aaron Kimballs and Craig Boone down there. Our goal is to get to Craig Boone. So you'll lay down initial cover fire, I'll maneuver, and then for successive bounding, you do what you think is correct. And then
Okay.
assuming you get that right, we'll do alternate bounding, and then yeah. Okay?
Okay.
I want to put in your earplugs.
Yeah, right. Let's put in these earplugs. You want to do this over the radio or what?
Oh yeah, that might be.
What
I don't even
frequency you
have
want
a
to be
fucking
on?
radio. Go on 101.
You're going to have to say that. Holy moly.
101.
You could have just...
Huh?
Could have just said 101. Hello? Double checking in.
Yeah, I hear you.
Alright, we're good, G. Up, up, up.
Begin exercise.
Let's go. Moving. Okay, but you killed... You... I don't think... Were you supposed to kill him?
You didn't see that.
Alright, covering. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang.
You know what?
Did you want me to go all the way up to Mr. Kimball?
Yeah, and not
Alright.
only that, but I did this wrong. I'm supposed to maneuver first.
Okay.
I did this back. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, when I didn't see you moving, I was like, I guess I'll go.
Yeah, hold on.
Can we do
We're doing-
sandbags?
Why do you want?
It just
fine, I'll
looks
put down
better
Mexico.
because... And you killed Kimball, or, Boone.
Fuck, I don't even know what the fucking Heskos are under.
If Boone dies, who goes to his funeral?
Roy, whatever the fuck, the other
That-
Mexican.
That one guy, yeah.
What if fucking? I can't find. If I just type in
Uh-oh.
sandbag. Oh, well, there's sandbags.
Yeah, there's
all
aftermath sandbags right now.
here.
They look like the ones in the game. They're kind of like round or something. Oh, those sandbags are hot.
It's fucking. You can tell that's a cup item, huh?
Yeah, you can really tell by that one.
These are spaced out more than you would usually want, but they'll do. Well, these are actually spaced out pretty decently. Okay, I'll move first. On your mark, I'll be one. You
Delightful. I don't get no other cover. I'm hot in the water.
Get on the right side of me.
Get on the right side. You're gonna be on the left though.
Yeah, and I'm gonna run to the left. That's why.
All right.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. What? Fucking. On your mark. Just whenever you start laying down fire, I'll go.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Cover.
One moving. One set.
2 moving.
Just say it.
All right, 2 cover.
One moving.
Had to reload.
One set.
2 moving.
Okay, you get the point.
Yeah. All right.
Alright, let's do alternate really quick.
That was some nice role play we got there.
I know, right? Technically, since there's only 2 of us, this would be buddy rushing, but it's the same thing, honestly.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm not even going to bother to tell you what alternate is, because I think you know how to do it. So
Yeah.
let's just go. I'll be initial maneuver again. Whenever you're ready.
You want me to start covering first, or?
Yep.
All right. 2 cover.
One moving. One set.
2 moving.
Okay, I was
2
wrong.
All right. Oh.
So, what you just did was successive. Alternate is basically you push past me. Yeah.
So you wanted me to go all the way?
Yeah, I needed you to go up there, because that would help. You gotta go there.
All right. You ready?
Successive is one moves, the second element moves to the position of the first. Alternate is one moves, the second element pushes past the first. I even though I cover this with everybody, I feel like they only do.
They only do this, yeah.
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 Which,
I think because everybody likes to be right next to each other and be like, "Hey, Corleone, how you doing?"
How you doing, buddy? I mean, like, the thing is that, like, part of it probably comes down to the fact that as good as our attendance is, it doesn't really give us perfect squad elements, and our team leads and squad leads aren't the most confident, which obviously I can't find squad leads, which obviously, as I'm sure you can imagine, is a big problem. And it's even harder to find ones who like really have the experience to do shit.
Yeah, and one too
So
also.
it's very rare.
Yeah.
The thing is that the only way I'll ever get them to do alternate is if a squad leader tells his two team leads, "Hey, I want you two to alternate in advance."
Mm-hmm.
You know, two team leads are probably never going to do that on their own. They're going to only focus on the team. You know, whereas a squad leader would, squad leader would be a squad leader. Anyways, do I even? I don't. All the formations.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna name a formation. You tell me if you know it, just so I can make sure. You know what a wedge?
I love a wedge. Love a good. Oh yeah.
What about a V?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Diamond.
Mm-hmm.
Echelons.
Mm-hmm.
Ranger file.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically a
Chief.
column, but you space yourself out even more.
Oh yeah.
Column.
Mm-hmm.
Staggered column.
Mm-hmm. Double
Line.
Oh yeah, I would say double staggered column.
Double staggered. Ranger staggered column.
Oh, ranger stagger. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. Can you imagine? You'd be like 40 meters apart.
Oh my gosh. You be down on the road, the first guy gets hit by a landmine, you're like, that's why we do this. So.
I mean, like, in theory, being 15 meters apart, when you consider that you're supposed to be at, like, diagonals from each other, you'd have one there and then one to his diagonal. Like, in theory, a normal staggered column is fine. It's just people in Arma don't know what the fuck spacing is.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, is kind of fair to an extent, because the problem with Arma is, I think we talked about this last night, is, like, situational awareness.
Yeah.
Like, even though you're pretty much fucking blind on the battlefield, like IRL, it's at least you can feel out your environment. Obviously, you can't do that in an Arma.
Yeah,
like
that's true. Unless you got some really good headphones, and that's even with the earplugs in too. So.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
like,
not gonna be able to hear all the
you can
footsteps.
feel when like your team member just like silently walks off, like IRL, right? Like, you could feel the presence leaving. You don't do that at Arma.
Nope.
And you can feel when somebody's watching you somehow, but you can't do that in Arma. I mean, you can in character. I do that a lot because, I'm a cheater. I got Zeus and all. But, I actually don't really use Zeus that much when I'm on the ground, believe it or not. I don't think it's fun. But, oh yeah, you're done with your basic, by the way. That's it.
Did I pass?
No, you failed, but it's
man.
okay. We can cover it all again. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna bounty for that. All right. You're private.
Yep. Welcome to Pete. Welcome to private.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and update your first com record.
Woo! We did it.
You're gonna be assigned to 2-1.
Okay. Who's my squad lead?
Huh?
Who's the squad lead?
Cairo.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I was really tempted to throw you in with just like some of our regular guys, but I feel like all your dudes would be really pissed off.
Yeah, right. They'd be like,
yeah, guys, we finally got Bolt. Let's put him with our dudes. That way he actually blends in, and there's not like a unit within a unit. But I'm not gonna lie, like I was really apprehensive about giving them their own squad, anyways, and like I'm still kind of worried about it. Because, like, I'm not going to lie, I feel like they're going to convince you to go and start your own unit again.
Negative, Chief. I ain't got the funds nor the care to. Same with that. I don't want a squad lead. So I was like, when you were like, hey, we could use some more squad leads, I was like, I don't know a guy. I don't know him. I'm just here to play the game. I just want to relax now.
I mean, like I said, if you actually want to do, like, Bolts, fucking whatever the fuck with the NCR, you're going to have to progress.
Yeah.
And, you're going to get to that point eventually.
Yeah, Corleone just like, I got to build you. I got to build you up, and then eventually you got to take, you got to.
You just got to do it. You don't have a choice, It's like, you can go funk yourself, you're doing it.
He's like, you see that rabbit right there? I'm going to have to kill it.
The rabbits are client side.
He's like, you see that? I know it is. That's what makes it better. Because you don't know what I'm aiming at. You're like, what's this man seeing?
Like, what kind of fucking LSD is he on?
Yeah, right?
Give me some.
All right, well, we did it.
Yeah.
Europa time.